Just coming out of the bistro, and now we can do what we want to a degree. This is in 1080. What a fascinating sight.
£7.50 for one, or 10 for two. £10 for two, or £7.50 for one.
I'll just do it. I'm in debt anyway. So this is part of the street. God, the impression that you get is how small it is. Which it'll just look at a normal size. Absolutely amazing. We haven't been able to film inside or take pictures, at least officially. And I haven't done very well at doing them anyway. But it's just been so many interesting shots inside as well, that this is very interesting if you've been obviously watching the programme and all that. So that's what we want to do now, and try and keep it as steady as we can as we go down in 1080p HD down the street. So you can see it's Rosamond Street. It's the most filmed street in Britain, and some of those were the most filmed interiors to a building in Britain, but it was quite fascinating. I could at least describe as I walked down what we saw inside that I can't actually put on this. It's quite interesting what extras they've had, because on the new set they've got almost a little patchwork of streets on it. There you go, Barlow's Buys. I much preferred the betting shop over that, because it was more or less just stolen off him, you know. It was awful. Will we get a bus? Oh no, buses will be coming. Oh, this is fascinating. This is a little extra to the street, and it's right at the opposite end to where Nick's, or Just Nick's, bistro is. So Roy's Rolls, and this is going to be that Yasmin's new community centre, I think, at least in the new set. God, look how it ends. And then we've got the apartments there, Victoria Court. I've got to do all this again on the other camera in case this deletes. Well, it's now Jason's, isn't it? Owen and Armstrong Construction. Yeah. Victoria Court. This is the apartments. There you go, and as you can see, that's just the Museum of Science and Industry, I think. So I'm going to show you something quite interesting when we come back this way now. Is as we come back down here, wow, the streetcars, even with the authentic aerial that they have. It's quite fascinating that that's where streetcars is. God, just that again is not a real street. It's just a picture on a wall. That's remarkable, isn't it? And who supports Tranmere Rovers? TRFC. That's it. Yeah, if we just go incredibly slowly down here. There's, of course, we've just been in, and really, you know, the best way to describe how they did the interior sets is, have you been to IKEA? Because all those little showrooms, each interior set where there's nothing of that sort, there's no houses or, you know, inside these things. The Rover's Return doesn't actually lead there. It's just like it's like a little showroom as part of IKEA. Oh, all right. Yeah, it is now back owned by Steve McDonald again. So there you go. It's, yeah, and this is a little bit suburban in Coronation Street, isn't it? I think is it Gail that lives in this one, and it's Just Nick's Bistro. They've lost the jocks. Nick's Bistro. There you go. Right down the bottom of the street. Very close competition. And then the cabin right here. Here's the cobbles themselves, to show that they really are cobbles. And I'm known for bits of tissue, so I'm going to do something historic, which is to leave a little piece of myself, only very little though, on the street. Just, and it's symbolic. That's what it is. There you go. That's me. Bizarre. Next we go. There's number one. This window was put through by Becky. Look at that, the Barlows. Current residents. Yeah, they never film that, do they? Current residents. Who's there? Isn't it amazing? Spider isn't a current resident though, is he? God, and then on this, Dev Allahan. That's him. Look at the former residents. They're listed on that one. As you can see. There you go. There's Underworld, but again, that's actually right behind the Rover's Return interior set. They could walk out the back, and instead of getting the all those rooms at the back, they would walk straight into work. So no wonder they're popping off for a pint at lunchtime, because there's Webster's. Yeah, still owned by him, despite the fact he's been off the soap for about a year. But he's back again now. Yeah. It's